Hello and welcome to the next battle report from the Giant Slayer. This is 35 points of Warmachine Hordes, Trollbloods versus Cygnar. The scenario today is scenario 4 from Steamroller, Process of Elimination. There's 2 rectangular zones in the middle of the board and 2 objectives in the centre of those zones. They both count as enemy models or both sides, so you have to destroy them before you can control or dominate the zones.
Okay, this is a 50-point pBorka Cake Slayer tier list. Actually, it's a family reunion. It's led by pBorka Cake Slayer and Keggy the Cake Carrier. He's got an Earthborn and a Storm Troll with him. We've got a full unit of Boomhowler and company and 3 minimum units of Trollbloods Champions. One of them led by Scaldy Bonehammer. We've got 2 Trollbloods Champion Heroes solos. We've got a full unit of the Stones with the UA. And we've got the Stone Scribe Chronicler. One of the tier benefits is that 2 units get advanced move. That's why this unit's advanced move and this unit's advanced moved into the forest.
This is my 50-point eCaine Cygnar list that I'm trying out today. I've got eCaine here. With him is a Centurion, and he has a Squire and it's his pet Gobber that gives him an extra shot. I've got a unit of Arcane Tempest Gun Mages with the UA marshalling a Hunter, a min unit of Sword Knights, mainly for flank with him. I've recently nearly finished painting my Storm Guard, so I wanted to take them. And then I brought along Kane's girlfriend, P. Alexia, with the Risen, a min unit of Mechanics, Gorman, Piper to chuck out some tough, and 3 Stormcallers spread about the place.
Okay, end of Trollbloods Turn 1. Everything pretty much ran. The Boomhowlers used their Call of Defiance and ran up halfway across the board. The Trollbloods Champions ran through each other using Tactician ability. These guys ran through the cover. Trollbloods Champion Heroes ran up. The Keggy topped off pBorka, who then walked forward, put a bit of fury into the stone and cast Iron Flesh onto Boomhowlers. The Earthborn riled and ran up, the Storm Troll riled and ran up, and the Stones put down their aura, +2 armour and immunity to continuous effects, and then ran up. And
out of fear you put immune to lightning on...
Out of fear that some sort of Cygnar shenanigans was going to come on, Boomhowler is immune to electricity.
So first turn, Stormsmiths ran up on both flanks and one ran into the wood. Gun Mages came up and shot an extremely nimble Boomhowler, and eventually after about 4 guys, the guy went down, took a couple of tough checks. Sword Knights just moved up, same with Mechanics. Centurion walked up and did Polarity Shield. Kane went and cast Magic Bullet on the Hunter and Heightened Reflexes on the Storm Guard. Went up, shot 3 times into a Boomhowler behind a wall with Iron Flesh and eventually killed it. Gorman went and gave him a Cloud of Concealment. Squire and supports just shuffled around. Rupert gave Tough and Fearless to the Storm Guard. So if one dies, they get tuffed and they don't even get knocked down because of the spell. Alexia went and turned one of her Risen into a Thrall solo, which ran all the way off to the flank. And the Hunter activated, and my plan was to cast Magic Bullet into the Storm Troll and hit Boomhowler, but unfortunately, even with Beast Law from Pendrake, I failed to roll a 7 to hit. So nothing happened.
Alright, Trollbloods Turn 2. Most things still only ran. Took back all the fury, didn't upkeep Iron Flesh to allow Boomhowlers to call their 4 up tough again and run to try and jam a little bit up front. The Trollbloods Champion Hero ran up here, as the one ran up here as well. The Earthborn moved up to stand next to the wall and gave his animals a boom howler. These champions charged out the forest to get into the zone. Champions over here ran over to get into the zone. The stones put up their aura of extra armour and immune to continuous effects and ran up. And pBorka put the Earthborn's Animus Transmute on himself. Ironflesh back on boom howlers and charged up to stand behind the wall, cowering a little bit in fear.
Okay, so gun mages went and shot at the Trollbloods hero, took him down to tough, which he toughed quite a few times. The Stormsmith went and lightning called him in the back, and he still toughed. The Hunter shot into the Earthborn, doing about 10 damage, so I was quite pleased with that. Sword Knights charged in before, when the Hunter was still here, to get flank on one of them, just knocked down one Trollkin. Tough checks forever. Centurion went, walked forward and polarity shielded for no charges. The Storm Guard, in their entire turn, managed to kill one troll and knock on the other one down with tough, and then he fired his gun, which did nothing. Loads of tough checks. Some more things ran up the flank of Thrall and a Stormsmith. This Stormsmith here did a Storm Call and did nothing. Alexia turned another one into a Thrall. I'm proxying with Runewood. So it's a Runewood Thrall. I forgot to do reload with Reinhardt, so I got one less shot. And I also forgot that it was Killbox, so eCaine is a bit further forward than I would have liked. But yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, and the Trollbloods turn 3?
3.
I start by taking my call, the Fury. Didn't upkeep Ironflesh. The boom howlers walked in, tried to kill a few. I think I killed one Sword Knight. These unit champions charged in, again killed one Sword Knight. The Stone Scribe just stood where he is. pBorka moved across, camped 2 Fury. He's got Transmute on himself. He feated this turn to give +2 speed to everyone that's charging out, and he threw a bomb at the objective, doing a couple of points of damage. This unit of champions, one charged the Thrall to kill it, the other 2 charged the objective and killed that. Over on this side, the champion hero then ran across to give Tactician to this unit, who then charged through each other. A couple of them into the Hunter, doing a few points of damage, and Scaldy running up to engage some of the gun mages. And the Stone put up its aura of +2 armour and advanced. The Earthborn put his Animus on the Storm Troll and advanced, and the Storm Troll ran around. So a bit of a block of high armour in the middle, and a couple of control points for the Trolls. So what Cygnar Retribution is.
Right, so first off, I activated the gun mages. The front 4 were all engaged with a Trollkin hero, and so they just moved in, and these ones moved back because I wanted to allow Pendrake to move through afterwards. They did Thunderbolt shots on the character UA, and the first one got a crit, which pushed him away 3 inches and knocked him down, and the rest just tried to damage him as much as I could. He's on 5 health left, but he's still alive. The Hunter, boxed in by my own stupidity, I moved a mechanic in to try and fix him, and boxed him in so he couldn't actually move. He attacked this Trollkin hero and took him down to his last box, and he toughed. Alexi's Risen appeared behind them and did combined melee attack, which did nothing, didn't even hurt them. Alexia herself charged the Storm Troll that was stood right here, and after burning all her Risen with its +2 armour from being close to the wall with Elemental Communion and +2 armour from the stone, She just managed to take it down to 1 box, burning all of the Risen available to her. There's this one here that I forgot to move, and this one's outside of her command. But she is now loaded up on 7 corpses, so should she survive, that'll be quite funny. Stormguard moved around. They got Dirge of Mists first, which gave them terror, and the remaining Boom Howlers failed their terror check, so I could move out of melee with them to clip the zone, because I realised I hadn't actually got anything contesting, so he'd be scoring on my turn, and then on his turn he'd dominate and win. So as a last ditch effort, I put 1 Stormguard in there. They managed to kill 2 of the Boom Howlers and took this guy down to 1 health, and that's all they managed to do. My Stormcallers failed to Stormcall, failed to Stormcall, failed to Stormcall. They're wishing Nemo was with them. They really are. Ecaine then went and he popped his feet, finished off the Storm Troll, and then even though it was armour 21, 22? 22, managed to kill the Earthborn Troll, which was it took his last shot, every single one of them. So he's quite vulnerable now, but at least that Earthborn Troll is out of the way. And that's pretty much my turn.
Alright, Trollbloods Turn. In quite a lot of trouble, having lost both beasts in 1 turn. I probably should have expected that from Ecaine. So the only chance was really to strive for a scenario win. The champions over here did a little bit of damage, actually killed the hunter, but that really wasn't what I was aiming for. The champions over here killed the Stormguard that was contesting the zone, allowing me to possibly get 2 points if I controlled with Borka. But that would only take me up to 4, and what I really needed was the 5th by destroying this objective. So actually the Stone Bearers used their plus 2 armour and plus 1 strength for everyone within 5 inches. They then charged, a couple of them managed to charge the objective, did a fair amount of damage, left it on 10 points I think. The champion hero then thought it was his time to shine, he charged in and did 9 points, leaving it on 1 point. The champion that you can see there, the last member of his unit, walked out of combat with a sword knight, taking a free strike with flank, so a total of 4 dice on the damage, left him with 1 hit point, just staggering around, and managed to hit and destroy the objective. So that was a 3rd control point. Borka cast Iron Flesh on himself in case I missed something, walked into the objective over here to dominate it for 2 points. Take me up to 5. End of Trollbloods Turn. Here's the handshake. Thank you very much. Good game.
Thank you.
Cheers.